This is Anthony Edwards, and he is one of the best young superstars in the league, but I don't think he has a good shot at becoming the GOAT. But today we're going to change that by shifting Anthony Edwards' career and making him the greatest player of all time. We begin with Anthony Edwards getting drafted with the #1 pick, joining Karl-Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. As he begins training camp, it's clear he could be a future face of the league. But before we head into season #1, we do have an upgrade that will help his dribbling attributes, rising him up to an 80 overall. He must win an in-season award to secure an upgrade. And his first challenge is easy to accomplish because Anthony Edwards lives up to his potential as a #1 pick and is the best in his draft class, winning the Rookie of the Year, facing Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers in the play-in rounds. This game would be all tied up late in the fourth quarter. 102. Here is D'Angelo Russell. I'm not sure how many touches Anthony Edwards is getting. Cat is the #1 option. We got a play-in game. They go to Karl-Anthony Towns as expected. Cat, tough shot, misses. They go to Damian Lillard. He's in the height of his career, out to Derrick Jones Jr. now. Back out to Dame. He pulls a 3 and misses. Here comes the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards with it. D'Lo rises and knocks it down off the bounce. This is a close play-in game. D'Angelo Russell on him. Lillard misses the layup. Here's D'Lo. They go into Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns. Layup is missed again. Dame. Pull-up 3 immediately. Misses. And the Trailblazers will foul. In order to make the playoffs, he'll have to beat Steph Curry and the Warriors. His second play-in game going down to the final minute. Stephen Curry here dancing on Ricky Rubio. Gets him leaning. He's going to pull a mid-range and hits it. Trying to force one up on Wagner. Out to Vanderbilt. We haven't even seen Anthony Edwards touch the ball yet. Vanderbilt, 1 second. Hoists one up and misses. Steph, again, taking advantage of Ricky Rubio as he finishes the easy layup. And so it looks like a much more experienced Warriors team will take out the Timberwolves, and they are not making the playoffs quite yet. Luckily, after winning the Rookie of the Year, Ant works extra hard in the offseason, reaching an 83 overall, where he does receive an upgrade that helps his defensive badges as he reaches an 84. The Timberwolves will have to make the second round to receive an upgrade, where in 2022, Ant does get much better, but still is yet to average over 20 points, going up against Luka Doncic and the Mavericks in round 1, where it's clear Luka has far more playoff experience. And even though the Timberwolves keep it close, it's the Mavericks who hold a 3-2 lead. Game 6, going down to the final minute. Here's D'Angelo Russell bringing up the ball, Jalen Brunson on him. Anthony Edwards, are we going to see him actually make a move? D'Lo forces it and can't find it. Doncic. He's got Malik Beasley on him. Luka sizes him up. Driving inside. Fade away. Misses. D'Angelo Russell. 3 seconds here. You got to put up a shot. That's a tough one. It's good. D'Lo with a massive shot to tie up the game. Tie game. Here's Brunson. Wow, right into Luka. He's going to get an easy layup, but misses. Gets his whole rebound and puts it back up. What a play from Luka Doncic. Anthony Towns sets a screen. D'Lo gets a great look for the midi, but misses. Brunson can't find it. Great defense from Malik Beasley. Brunson forces it up and misses. Timberwolves have a chance to tie up the game. D'Lo sizing up Tim Hardaway Jr. 8 seconds on the clock. Vanderbilt pulls a 3, misses. And so, sadly, the Timberwolves will lose in the first round to a great Dallas Mavericks team. After making the playoffs for the first time, Ant rises to an 85 overall. Sadly, though, he has his first downgrade that hurts his playmaking attributes, dropping him back down to an 84. And this challenge shouldn't be too hard. All he has to do is make the playoffs, where 2023 would see Ant finally nearing his best level, as he averages over 20 points and also reaches a milestone of 5,000 career points, where for a second time he'll play Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And with a year of playoff experience under their belt, the Timberwolves are finally looking like a legit team, as they hold a solid 2-1 lead. Game 4 going down to the wire. 4-point game. Here's Stephen Curry right into Klay Thompson, who gets an easy layup to go. 3 seconds. D'Angelo Russell trying to make a move. Tough floater is missed. Draymond the big rebound. Anthony Edwards on him. Great defense from Ant. Steph goes up with it and misses. Jaden McDaniels a big rebound. D'Lo on the perimeter. Pulls a three. He's open. Misses though. D'Lo bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Out to Jaden McDaniels, who pulls a midi and knocks it down. Massive mid-range shot for Jaden McDaniels. Draymond is going to come set a screen. Steph on the inside. Tough shot. It's blocked, but they call a foul. I felt like that was a bad call. If D'Lo takes this shot, I am kicking him off this team. I do not care. D'Lo. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to come set a screen. It's going to be D'Angelo Russell going for the win. D'Angelo Russell, it's stolen by Steph. Steph from full court, and we are headed to overtime. D'Lo has to get off the roster. In overtime, it's the Timberwolves who take care of business, taking a solid 3-1 lead. And as they head back home for Game 5, Ant and the Timberwolves look more determined than ever to reach Round 2, as they defeat them in a Game 5 blowout, playing Ja Morant and the Grizzlies, where this matchup would be very entertaining. The Wolves holding a 3-2 lead. Game 6 going down to the final minute. Here are the Timberwolves down 3. It's stolen by Jaren Jackson right away, and here comes Dylan Brooks. Can't find it. Ja Morant now. Anthony Edwards guarding him. Great defense from Ant. Screen from Cat. McLaughlin pulls a 3 and ties up the game. Jaren Jackson sets a screen. Ja driving inside, trying to dunk on Gobert. He does draw a foul, though. Taking this big shot. Cat cutting. They had a cut. They go into Cat. Cat with Jaren Jackson on him. He misses the easy layup. Jaren Jackson misses the free throw. Karl-Anthony Towns from full court. And the Memphis Grizzlies force Game 7. Ja Morant feeling comfortable going back home for Game 7. But this winner-go-home game would be close all the way to the end. Anthony Edwards guarding Ja once again. Desmond Bane taking advantage of the smaller defender as he lays it up and in. Out to Gobert. Now Jaden McDaniels, open three-pointer. That might have been the dagger. Who knows? Desmond Bane. Steven Adams is going to come set a big screen. Desmond Bane drives in. Tough layup. Misses the layup. Cat looking for the cut. They can't find him. They get it stolen because they keep trying to give it to Karl-Anthony Towns. What do you expect? 7 seconds left here. Steven Adams trying to go on the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert out to Jaren Jackson. Ja Morant. Contested three-pointer is missed. And the Grizzlies foul. They need a 3. Anthony Edwards has to play some lockdown defense. Ja gets a good look, but misses the three-pointer. And that should be game. And so, the Minnesota Timberwolves, for the second time in franchise history, will be reaching the conference finals. They'll have to play Nikola Jokic, who is in his all-out prime. And he would prove it by almost averaging a triple-double as he holds a 3-2 lead. Game 6 going down to the wire. Aaron Gordon sets a screen. Jamal Murray a 3 as he knocks it down. Are we really counting Karl-Anthony Towns as the #1 option? Offensive 3 seconds. Something has to change in the coaching. Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon's going to come set a screen. Murray driving. Floater. Alert is good. Can we please give it to Ant and let him run the show? Or keep giving it to Cat and let him fail. Cat, another missed opportunity for the Timberwolves. Karl-Anthony Towns on the perimeter. Now they give it to Ant. Let's see what Ant can do. Three-pointer misses. That's the first shot that we've watched Ant take. It was a great season for the Minnesota Timberwolves, but it looks like they will be losing in the conference finals to a great Denver Nuggets team. Either way, most Timberwolves fans see that as a successful season, as Ant rises to an 87 overall, and we do have a great upgrade that gives him 99 potential, which doesn't necessarily help his overall right now, but it does mean he will be a 99 at some point in this video. They'll have to make the NBA Finals to receive an upgrade, which shouldn't be too hard, because Ant has reached the next level as he makes his first All-Star team and also balls out in 2024 and is on the All-NBA second team, where finally the Timberwolves are one of the favorites in the West as they take down the Pelicans only dropping one game and reaching the second round with these. Playing against Luka Doncic and the Mavericks, where this season things are looking different, as the Wolves hold a strong 3-2 lead this time and have a chance to reach back-to-back conference finals late in Game 6. 3-point game. The Timberwolves looking to make a third conference final in a row. Finally, Anthony Edwards is handling the ball. Did I say third? I meant second. Spin move. He's a much smaller defender. They got a double team. Luka's going to get any shot he wants. He misses, though. Ant now. Out to Mike Conley. Conley, great pass to Cat. Cat gets a good look and misses. Here's Kyrie now down the other end, 1 minute and 18 seconds. What a move on Ant. Kyrie up and in. That is vintage Kyrie Irving. Come on, Ant. Let me see a big bucket here. You're finally handling the possessions for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards going to drive in again and get an easy layup to go. He is ready. Luka Doncic. Gaffer's going to come set a screen. Luka now, pull up 3-pointer. This series might definitely go to 7 here. Kyrie on Ant. Ant's going to go all the way. Once again, he can't be stopped in the paint. They need a stop, though. They should put Ant on Luka, in my opinion, but I guess Conley's going to have to do it. Luka, another 3-pointer. He's beginning to take over the game. And so Luka forces a huge Game 7 after dropping 33 points. This winner-go-home game coming down to the wire. Anthony Edwards' second Game 7 of his career, and he's been through the ringer on both of them. Anthony Edwards inside, draws a foul. It was an interesting call, but we'll take it. I just don't like Mike Conley guarding Luka. He can take it up inside all he wants. Gafford, great pass into Gobert for the slam dunk. Kyrie's going to set a screen. Kyrie, great pass into Gafford as he gets a dunk of his own. 40 seconds left in the game. Anthony Edwards, step back mid-range. That's a great look. Anthony Edwards cannot be stopped. Mike Conley on him. Luka, step back. Midi, misses. Can't get the rebound, though. PJ Washington puts it up and misses himself. And they foul Rudy Gobert. That's the worst person they could have fouled. At least just make this one so the foul didn't go to waste. Oh my God, he missed both. Of course Rudy Gobert is selling the Minnesota Timberwolves. Daniel Gafford's going to come set a screen and pull a good look as he knocks down a 3-pointer. No timeouts. Kyrie Irving on him. 4 seconds. We need to get off a good shot. What is this? Anthony Edwards, deep 3-pointer! And the Mavericks take out the Timberwolves in the 2024 NBA playoffs, just like in real life. As we enter current day, we do have a wheel that will determine if Cat stays, where it looks like he will remain on the Timberwolves. Thanks to his 99 potential upgrade, Ant does reach a 92 overall after making his first All-NBA team. Sadly, though, he did not make the finals, so Ant has a downgrade that hurts his shooting, dropping into a 91. This year, the Timberwolves will have to go all the way to receive an upgrade. And while this challenge is very hard, Anthony Edwards is quickly becoming one of the best players in the NBA, as he has an incredible season statistically, reaching 10,000 career points and winning his first MVP. Round 1 would be easy for Minnesota, because the Clippers are riddled with injuries, and with Harden trying to lead the team, they are no match as they lose in 5 games, playing Shea, Chet, and the Thunder. And some people feel Shea got robbed of an MVP. So Ant is looking to shut down that narrative as he plays amazing, taking a 2-1 lead, where he takes over the game late in the 4th quarter. 4-point game, 1 minute and 30 seconds here. Anthony Edwards has Levine on him. He's going to drive in for a slam dunk. Shai Gilgeous, 6-point game, 1 minute and 20 seconds. They're down 6. It's looking very good for the Timberwolves. Shai, great move inside. That is wonderful. And Levine on him, driving inside, misses the layup, and here comes the Thunder. Big opportunity for them. Great pass into Dort. He pulls a midi. It's rebounded by Jalen Williams. He's going to go right up with it and miss. Grabs his own rebound. Shai is wide open. Misses again. Are they already going to foul with just 40 seconds remaining? That would be an interesting play. Okay, it looks like they're not going to foul. Yep, they are going to foul. Wow. And so Minnesota takes a massive 3-1 lead, heading back home and crushing the Thunder, where they're determined to bring the city of Minnesota their first ever NBA championship. Cat happy to finally be on a winning franchise. But they'll have to defeat the Mavericks, who have taken them down twice already. Ant taking a solid 3-2 lead, where Game 6 goes down to the final shot. Tie ball game, 100-100. Minnesota looking to make their first final. Anthony Edwards, great look on the midi as he misses. Only real addition the Mavericks have made is Klay Thompson, but he's a great addition into Gafford as he finishes the layup. Trying to take it in by himself. It's tough. Great defense from PJ Washington to get the block. And here comes Kyrie, storming down the court as he draws a foul. Anthony Edwards driving inside, finishes the layup. He's going to take it up inside and put it in. Luka and Ant are going band for band. Anthony Edwards driving in on Kyrie, taking advantage of the smaller defender in the post against Kyrie Irving. Post fadeaway. It's good, keeping his team in the game. Luka at the line. Miss one. Yes. Another one maybe? Oh my God, he missed both. Ant with 10 seconds here. Can he get a big bucket? Naz Reid's going to come set a screen. Great pass into Reid as he draws the foul. Here's Luka. 2 seconds here. Going for the win. Misses. And this game is headed to overtime. In overtime, the game still cannot be decided. Anthony Edwards again taking advantage of Kyrie inside. Throws a turnover. You have got to be kidding me. One more bucket. Great pass to Naz Reid as he misses the layup. Here's Luka driving in on Conley, trying to keep his team in the game. Conley with it. Full court press. Pull up midi. Is good. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves reach the NBA Finals, playing Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Boston Celtics. This series would be all tied up at 2 apiece. Game 5 going down to the final minute. 4-point game here. Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns on him. Tatum on the inside, misses the layup. I don't know why he's taking it inside. He's got Jaylen Brown guarding him. Ant drives inside, almost gets an and one, but does draw the foul. Drives in. Great move. Euro step. Misses, though. Cat playing good defense. Ant looking to take a huge 3-2 lead on the home court as he finishes the layup inside. He's on fire. Cat guarding Tatum. Tatum can't find it. Inside. Tatum again misses 3 back-to-back possessions where he tries to take it inside. One shot should end this game for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley. They have Chris Paul guarding him at the Cat. Conley drives inside. Misses. Jaylen Brown now on the fast break and guarding him. Out to Tatum. Tatum. This time he's going to take it inside again and finish it. Conley. Cat now. They're just holding it down. I think they're waiting for the Celtics to foul. Anthony Edwards open in the corner. He hits it off the bounce. And that should be game. And so the Timberwolves are one step closer to an NBA championship and have a chance to win it all late in Game 6. Anthony Edwards looking to win that Timberwolves' first franchise championship. Ant, pull up midi, misses. Tatum coming off a screen. He's going to pull a 3 and knock it down. Celtics looking to force 7. Big body screen, 9 seconds. Get the ball out of Mike Conley's hands maybe. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Boston now. Out to Jaylen Brown. Brown going to take it all the way for the layup. It's not looking good for the Timberwolves in Game 6. Come on, Ant. You could still win on Boston territory. Gets Derek White leaning. Ant gets Derek White leaning again mid-range. What a move from Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves need a stop here in Boston. Tatum pulling a quick 3. Misses. I don't know why he's taking that shot. Gobert sets a screen. Jaden McDaniels a 3. He hits it. Tying up the game. Cat guarding him. Please, let's get a stop. I want to see if Tatum... Oh, that's wide open. That's way easy. Oh, how he misses. 5 seconds remaining in this game. 5 seconds left here. Anthony Edwards. Take a good shot, please. And good look for 3. He hits it. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are NBA champions. Anthony Edwards brings home a first-time title to Minnesota. As Anthony Edwards collects the first ever ring for the city of Minnesota, he quickly rises to a 95 overall, and he continues to receive upgrades as his dribbling attributes get increased, rising him to a 96. He'll need an in-season award to receive an upgrade. And this challenge will be very easy, because at this point to most NBA fans, Anthony Edwards is the best player in the world. as he locks in his second MVP in 2026. And it's clear Ant is not satisfied with just one NBA championship. He wants to go back-to-back and win 2 in a row, playing the Portland Trailblazers and completely dominating them in a quick and easy sweep, continuing their high level of play into the next round as they beat the Denver Nuggets, where for the first time, they'll play Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs. And this is the first time Wemby has been able to make a deep run in the playoffs. And while he fights hard against the Timberwolves, it's clear Minnesota has much more playoff experience as they take a 2-1 lead and have a chance to go up 3-1 late in Game 4. But before we jump into this video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Prize Picks is the only real money daily fantasy platform, which means if one of your players get injured, you do have insurance policy, so your lineups stay in play. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. The NBA is back, so I'm going to have Paolo Banchero going for more than 24.5 points. He's playing the Nets, so it shouldn't be too hard. Download the app today and use the code Ethanio to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. I repeat, use the code Ethanio to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Let's get on with the video. Our first of many matchup versus Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs. A minute and 20 seconds. Edwards gonna drive in for the slam dunk. He is just so good in these simulations. Wemby bringing up the ball. He's got Gobert on him. His French teammate. Wemby driving in. He might also be unstoppable. Great defense. Here comes Jaden McDaniels cruising down the court. Tough shot is missed. Wemby is there, of course, for the rebound. And here he comes. Out to Keldon Johnson. Johnson going to drive in and draw a foul. 1 bucket. Should ice this game if Anthony Edwards can hold it down to the last possible shot. Here's Ant. Ant looking to make a move. Driving. Can't find it. Out to Cat now. Back out to Jaden McDaniels. Open 3-pointer. That's way too open for Jaden McDaniels. And I believe that's the icing on the cake if they can get one stop here. And so the Timberwolves take a massive 3-1 lead, heading back home and holding a slight 6-point lead where they finish off the Spurs and reach back-to-back NBA Finals. This season playing Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And even though Giannis is still dominant, it's clear he's getting older and needs to get out of the way of a young and hungry all-time great in the making. Game 6 will be very close, going down to the wire. Here's Anthony Edwards looking to go back-to-back in the NBA Finals. Ant driving inside, lefty hook is missed, and here comes Giannis Antetokounmpo driving in on Cat as he gets an easy slam dunk. Big possession for the Timberwolves. Ant step back, can't find it. Pat McConnell on him, spin move. Ant misses the layup. That was a great look. Now Minnesota's in desperate need of a stop, and they're gonna call a charge. Great defensive effort from Cat. Still lots of time left to crawl back into this one. Anthony Edwards with it. Driving in. Pull up midi is good. Keeping the Timberwolves in the game. Here's Damian Lillard. He's old, but he's still highly effective for this Milwaukee Buck team. Giannis with the cut. Easy layup. Great defense from Cat. They go to Gobert. Gobert in the post. Get it out of his hands in these possessions. I don't trust him. Gobert does hit it, though. Look at the flexing. They're going to go to Giannis. Giannis in the post. Play some good defense. Cat. Giannis finishes. So much time for the Timberwolves to send this one into OT. 19 seconds here. Pat McConnell on him. Gobert sets a screen. Ant. Good look. Inside. Passes it off to Gobert. Get it out of his hands. Gobert draws a foul. But he's going to the line. This is the worst person to have going to the line. I have no faith he's going to make both of these. First one's up, and it's good off the bounce. Please knock this second one down, Gobert. He misses. I just knew that was going to happen. These are highly pressured shots in the clutch as Middleton knocks down both. 9 seconds remaining, down 3. Here's Anthony Edwards. They're going to need a 3-pointer to tie up the game. Gobert out to McDaniels. Good look. Misses. Gobert the rebound. No, Gobert. What are you doing, Gobert? What in the world are you doing? Giannis dropping a huge 35 points in the win. This winner-go-home game would be incredibly entertaining. Coming down to one final shot. 111, 111. Make a wish and subscribe to the channel if you're new to make the wish come true. Game 7. Anthony Edwards drives in. Lefty layup. Great defense from Middleton. Gobert looking to play good defense. This is tough. Tough matchup. Middleton has a mismatch. They double team immediately. Great defense from the Timberwolves to stop him. And here comes Dillingham. Lillard on him. Great pass into McDaniels as he finishes the layup. That is beautiful offense from the Timberwolves. Gobert again switches on Dame. That's not what we want. Lillard gets the and one. A minute left, down 1. Game 7 of the NBA Finals at home. Ant, pull up midi. It's good. Big time players make big time plays. Lillard driving in, gets a good look. That's easy. Misses the layup. Out to Ant. Ant driving in. Tough layup is good. And they have a 3-point lead. 6-second separate shot clock and game clock. No 3-pointers, and the Timberwolves should be back-to-back NBA champions. Dame with it. Out to Connaughton. He might take a 2. They might take a 2. Oh my God, Lillard wide open. Oh my goodness, you left him wide open. You have got to be kidding me. Rob Dillingham with it. Is he going to be the savior for this Timberwolves team? 3 seconds here. Dillingham, tough midi, misses, and this game is headed to overtime. Overtime would be the best game winner I've ever seen in 2K. This has to be one of the greatest Game 7s of all time. We might be going into double overtime unless Anthony Edwards can hit a buzzer beater for the win. From half court. Are you kidding me, Anthony Edwards? He is the greatest of all time. I am certain of that. He has to be the greatest of all time already. Ant receiving his second Finals MVP. And as he collects his second ring, he is on top of the world as he rises to a 97. Sadly, this next upgrade will be 99 potential, which doesn't change anything because we already received the upgrade. The Timberwolves will have to make the finals for an upgrade. And Anthony Edwards' quest to become the greatest player of all time continues to work out perfectly as he passes 15,000 career points and has one of the greatest individual seasons ever, going up against a washed Golden State Warriors team where the talk all around the sports world is, can the Timberwolves three-peat in the NBA Finals, as they win in an easy 5 games and continue their dominance over the Nuggets, taking them out in 6. He'll have to beat Shea, Chet, and the Thunder. And this matchup is very close, but it's the Minnesota Timberwolves who take a solid 3-2 lead and are 1 game away from a 3rd straight NBA final. Ant inside is blocked by Chet. Are we going to be seeing another Game 7? Anthony Edwards has played in a lot of those. He gives it right to Cat, who pulls the 3 immediately and knocks it down. 5 seconds here. Shea looking to force a Game 7. 2 seconds. He's going to pull a 3 for the win. And we are headed to overtime once again. In overtime, the game still cannot be decided. Anthony Edwards does not want another Game 7. Great pass into Jaden McDaniels as he ties the game. Here's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. Can't find it. Tough bucket is good. Shea is up for the challenge here in OKC. Anthony Edwards trying to force his way up. Can he get it, though? Misses. Timberwolves need a stop desperately. Here's Jalen Williams with it. Into Chet Holmgren. Come on, Gobert. Great defense from Gobert. Stolen by Rob Dillingham. And here comes the Timberwolves. Out to Anthony Edwards. Ant drives inside for the layup. This might be going to double overtime here in OKC. 7 seconds. Shea steps it back. Blows past Cat, and he draws a foul. 5 seconds remaining. Will this game be going to double overtime? Anthony Edwards with 2 seconds on the clock. Pulls a 3 for the win. I thought we were about to see another buzzer beater, but Ant's luck has run out, and we are headed to Game 7. This winner-go-home game would be an Anthony Edwards masterclass. A minute to go here. He's got to take some smart shots. Anthony Edwards, step back, midi. It's good off the glass. He's telling Jalen Williams that he's too small. Shea Gilgeous almost goes back court. And he's going to drive in. Tough shot. Misses. Karl-Anthony Towns a rebound. And the Timberwolves have a great chance to make it a 2-possession game here. He's got Dort on him. Back into Cat. Cat lefty. Misses. Jalen Williams a rebound. And here comes the Thunder. Out to Lou Dort. 17-second separate shot clock and game clock. Great pass into Jalen Williams, who gets an easy lefty layup. Minnesota needs a bucket on this possession. Anthony Edwards breezing past his defender. Pulling a three. And knocks it down. That might be the icing on the cake. That was a bold shot from Ant. One stop, and it should be a third straight NBA Finals. Shea a floater and knocks it down, keeping the OKC Thunder in it. 10 seconds left here into Chet. Chet. Out to Jalen Williams now. Shea gets a good look for three and misses. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves are headed to a third straight NBA final, playing Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And sadly for all New York fans, this will not be the title you all have been searching for, because the Timberwolves roster is far too strong as they take a definitive 3-1 lead and crush all New Yorkers' hopes and dreams, where Ant is officially a 3-time NBA champion. With 3 rings on his finger, the comparisons to Michael Jordan are beginning to get very real. And we do have yet another upgrade that helps his dribbling, where he is now a 99 overall. And he will need a 4th straight MVP to receive an upgrade. Where sadly, Ant is finally experiencing voter fatigue, where he is universally the best player in the world, but they just can't keep giving him MVPs, as he remains in the first team All-NBA. And the talk all around the sports world is, can the Timberwolves four-peat? Something that hasn't happened since the 1960s, beating the Memphis Grizzlies and then the San Antonio Spurs, facing Shea, Chet in back-to-back years. Where this time it's the Thunder who have the edge, taking a 3-2 lead. And the Timberwolves are on the brink of elimination late in Game 6. Anthony Edwards might be done. This run might be over. Big pull-up mid. Ant misses. Driving down the lane, missing the layup. Cat, great defense. Still can't find the shot. Great defense here. Back out to Jaden McDaniels. 2 seconds. Pull up three. It's contested. Misses. OKC could ice the game right here. Out to Chet. Chet Holmgren now. Great pass into Edgecombe as he finishes the layup, and that might be the game. And so for the first time in 3 years, the Timberwolves are being eliminated and will not three-peat. After losing in the conference finals, Ant drops to a 98 overall, and this is the worst downgrade we can get, because he will be losing a whole entire season to injury. And the Timberwolves with no Ant will have to make the playoffs. And even though Cat plays great as a leader, it's the Thunder who are just too good, taking them out in round 1. As Ant returns from injury, he remains at a 98 overall. Luckily, he does get an upgrade that helps his defense, and he is back at a 99. This challenge shouldn't be hard. He just needs to make the second round, where Ant's return from injury starts out slow, as he makes an All-NBA second team while passing 20,000 career points. Sadly, though, losing in round 1 to the Houston Rockets. After a slightly disappointing season, he drops back down to a 98, and it keeps getting worse for him as his rebounding takes a hit, dropping him back down to a 97 overall. And this challenge will be hard. He'll have to make the finals. And it's safe to say in 2031, Anthony Edwards is officially back and is fully recovered from his season-ending injury, as he leads the league in scoring and locks in his 4th MVP. Ant is ready to silence all the doubters in order to win a 4th NBA title, as he takes out the Pelicans in 5 games, playing Wemby and the Spurs in round 2, where Ant proves his dominance by taking a strong 3-2 lead. Game 6, going down to the final minute. 4-point game. Here's Anthony Edwards with it, looking to take out the San Antonio Spurs. He's back, looking to make a finals run. It's been a little while. Karl-Anthony Towns sets a screen. Ant, step back. That's his signature move. Misses. They're going to go to Victor. Victor's a cheat code. Misses, though. Great defense. Screen is set. Anthony Edwards, 4-3. Misses. I thought that was for sure banging. He wanted it. And the Spurs still have a lot of time. Wemby, he pulls one. Misses as well. Nobody can score late in the 4th quarter. The Spurs foul. And so Anthony Edwards is back in the conference finals, playing his biggest rival, the Oklahoma City Thunder, where Ant has now lost to them twice and is taking this personally. He has a chance to go up 3-1 late in game 4. Here's Anthony Edwards down 4. He's going to drive inside and draws the foul and gets the and 1. Here's Shea with it. Shea Gilgeous going to take it in himself. Tough shot is missed. Great defense. Taking it by himself. Into Queen. Back into Anthony Edwards. And he steps out of bounds. What am I watching? Here's Ant on the inside, taking it up and misses the lefty layup. Right into Boozer. Boozer's going to pull a midi and miss. Here's Ant. Spin move. Inside on Shea. Misses the layup. Boozer sizing up Cat. Step back. Midi for the lead. It's good. 5 seconds. Separate shot clock and game clock. Huge possession for the Timberwolves. Ant gets a great look for the midi. And hits it. Shea with 3 seconds here. Draws a foul. You've got to be kidding me. Ant gonna heave one up from full court, and the Thunder tie up the series. Luckily, though, it's the Timberwolves who blow out the Thunder, taking a 3-2 lead, and have one more chance to reach the NBA Finals. Down 1, it's Ant. Ant, 4-3. Knocks it down. Out to Boozer. Lefty hook is good. Anthony Edwards driving in. Trying to take over this game. It's blocked by Chet. Here's Shea now. Inside. Tough shot is missed. Great defense. Driving. Tough shot. Draws the foul. Shea now. Down 2. Inside. What a shot from Shea Gilgeous. 2 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Here is Little. They go to Cat. What are they doing? You have to go to Ant. What is he doing? Shot clock violation. Inbound to Shea. He gets a great look for the win. And this game is headed to overtime. Overtime will go down to one final shot. Sizing him up. 7 seconds here. 5 seconds. Looking to go for the win. It's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out to Boozer. Boozer gets a great look. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are back. And so after almost 5 years, Ant has returned to the NBA Finals, where he'll play an old opponent, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Boston Celtics. And Ant looks very strong, and he is now on a quest to tie LeBron James in championships as he takes a strong 3-2 lead. Game 6 going down to the final minute. Here's Anthony Edwards. Screen is set. He's going to take it in. Great pass for the layup. Tatum now trying to take it in on Cat. I just don't think that's the play. Here comes Little now. Down the other end. Inside, it's stolen by Porzingis. And now it's Jason Tatum on the fast break. Takes it in on Cat and misses the layup. Ant up 3. Looking to ice the game. Inside. Lefty layup is good. After a long drought, Anthony Edwards is finally an NBA champion once again, collecting his 4th Finals MVP. After collecting his 4th ring, Ant is back at a 99 overall, and he has a solid upgrade that will only improve his shooting. Ant will have to win an in-season award to gain another upgrade, and he continues to prove himself as the world's best player, as he passes 25,000 career points and wins yet another MVP, looking to go back-to-back for a 2nd time in his career, as he takes down the Utah Jazz, continuing his playoff run with a 6-game series win against the Pelicans. Sadly, though, it's clear he will have to change things up if he wants to become the GOAT. After a disappointing season, Ant drops to a 98, but our next upgrade would be very interesting, because he has to join the best team in the East. And according to 2K, it's the Celtics. And there is a new Big 3 in Boston. They'll have to reach the conference finals to gain an upgrade. And even though Ant is getting older, it's clear he is still one of the best players in the league. And this season, Ant is looking to tie Kobe Bryant in rings, with this trio clicking perfectly in Boston as they take down the Raptors in 5 games, continuing their dominance against the Milwaukee Bucks, where Ant is very happy to be part of the Eastern Conference, which has been much easier throughout Ant's career, beating them in 6, where absolutely nobody is a challenge for this Celtics Big 3, as they reach the NBA Finals, only dropping 4 games, playing Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs, where Ant looks great, taking a 3-1 lead, but the Spurs won't give up late in Game 5. Ant trying to keep his team in the game. Pull up mid-range. Misses. Here's Wemby now. Post fadeaway. He misses as well. Trying to take it up inside. It's not really working. Forces it and misses. Harrelson out to Wemby. Wide open. 3-pointer. And that should be game. So the Spurs force game 6. Luckily, as the Celtics head back home, they would take care of business, taking them out in a game 6 blowout, where Anthony Edwards is now a 5-time NBA champion. As Ant collects his first ring with the Celtics at 34 years old, some people feel like he's already their GOAT, but I think he has a ton to prove as we land a solid dribbling upgrade. That keeps him at a 99 overall. Our final challenge would be easy. He just has to make round 2. 2034 would also be historical for Anthony Edwards, as he enters the top 10 in scoring, passing his idol Kevin Durant, and is also the oldest MVP in NBA history, where he averages 28 points. And the Celtics all band together with the one goal of helping Ant tie Michael Jordan in rings, beating the Knicks and then the Chicago Bulls, once again breezing through the Eastern Conference into back-to-back NBA Finals, playing a very old Luka Doncic in the Mavericks. And sadly for Luka, he's just too old to be dealing with a stacked Celtics team. But Luka can't give up in a close game 5. 13 seconds on the shot clock, one stop. Evans inside, misses the layup. Anthony Edwards grabs the rebound. Just no threes, and this game should be over. 8 seconds here. Wilson out to Sims, now Moreno. It's stolen by Kozlov. And the Boston Celtics have gone back-to-back in the NBA Finals. Anthony Edwards has 6 championships, tying Michael Jordan. And you can now make the case that he is the undisputed GOAT, but I still think he has a ton more to prove. As he collects his 6th ring, in our final upgrade wheel, Ant lands 99 potential, which does nothing because he already is a 99, where in 2035, Ant continues to make history as he passes Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list, and is officially a top 5 scorer of all time. But the real question is not only if Ant can pass MJ in championships, but can he three-peat twice, just like Jordan, sweeping the Pistons and once again cruising through the Chicago Bulls. And it really is too easy for this stacked team in Boston as they reach yet another NBA Final, for a second time playing Wemby and the Spurs, where the Celtics take a 3-2 lead and have a chance to make history late in Game 6. 4-point game, Anthony Edwards has the chance to three-peat twice and also win his 7th championship. Out to Bam. Screen is set into Kozlov for the slam dunk. What a play. He's going to go into Wemby. Wemby has Bam on him. Post fade away. Misses. Anthony Edwards the big rebound, and here he comes. Ant. Pull up 3. Misses. That would have been the icing on the cake. They just need one stop and one bucket. Into Wemby. Wemby trying to body Bam inside. Wemby is too strong, keeping them in it, but they might foul here. Yeah, they're going to foul. Wow. And so Anthony Edwards now has 7 NBA championships and is officially the greatest player of all time. After three-peating, Ant realizes he has accomplished pretty much everything in basketball, but drops to a 97 with age. For the first time, missing an All-NBA team, but does pass Kobe on the all-time scoring list. But sadly, the hunger just isn't there for Ant, announcing one last dance, where he has a beautiful farewell tour, but doesn't become the #1 leading scorer, and retires as a 7-time NBA champion, 5-time NBA MVP, and the #4 all-time leading scorer. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy this one, where I took some of the greatest trades that ever happened and made them happen, or this one, where I made Kai Cenat the best player in the world. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.